Open your mind. The world has been left broken. Open your mind. The world has been left broken. Look around you.
Welcome in. Welcome to stream, everyone. Welcome to stream. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. Oh, I'm excited to stream. I'm excited to stream. Took a couple days off. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Oh. Sir, this is not mop. It's on the docket. It's on the docket. All right? It's on the docket. I think once the vibes cool down a little bit, it's on the docket. That's my plan anyway. I played a lot earlier today though. So it's not that I'm not playing it. I do think the vibes will work well for mop later on in the evening. Make my camera a little bigger here. Yeah, I do think mop will work a little bit better with the vibes. LOL can't stay away from retail. How about that, buddy? How about that, buddy? You're right though. You're right though. But no, I mean I've got mop on the like I said, on the docket. It's on the cards tonight. It's on the plan. I was playing it before stream, and then I went to get some dinner, and now I'm here. So it was basically the last thing I was doing online. I leveled once. I'm 87 on mop now, and I'm enjoying it. So I do plan on playing tonight. I just also have some retail stuff I want to do. It's the reset. I think I want to do some keys, potentially raid, maybe. It's hard to find like a decent raid end of season, you know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But for sure some keys. There's not much point to doing keys at this point, but I don't care. So let's get some stuff done, baby. And I think I'm just gonna do my own key. I don't really care. Oh, play style, competitive. Obviously. Let's see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. While I was away, thank you for the follows. Appreciate that. Captain Astro, Marsh Valius. I appreciate those follows a lot. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. I think you are in the Discord. I think that's where you found the stream. But if you're not in the Discord, make sure you're in the Discord. But thank you so much. I appreciate the follows. I don't have a ton of plan tonight. I doubt any of the boys are doing anything tonight, considering it's Tuesday. But you never know. You never know. You never, ever, truly ever know. I don't even know where the entrance to this dungeon is. What is it? Windrunner Spire? Isn't that? It's an Eversong, isn't it? 182. Yeah, down there. I saw a video today. Tettles. Oh, that's a decent. Yeah. I'll take that. Tettles. I don't know if you guys know Tettles. He's a WoW creator. He has casted a lot of the Race to World First. He did a video on talking about solo queue in keys and basically showing that it just doesn't work. But the way he did it was he would just accept the first reasonable person to a group. The first person to queue. So he wouldn't go for any sort of meta comp or anything like that. He did get kind of lucky to get a meta comp-ish. And he's doing like a high. It was like a 22 or something like that. It was a high key. But he would just accept essentially the first person that showed up. And it just did not work. Even though everyone was geared, even though everyone had done that level of key before, it just goes to show it just doesn't work for keys. So, but it was interesting. So I just thought about that because of that Death Knight that just tried to join at 182 item level. I would have had to accept him if it was like matchmaking keys. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful it's not. And I know there are people who are kind of pushing for that. Not really. I haven't seen it a ton, to be completely honest, but I have seen some. Also, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. But it's like, bro, it's not a thing. It doesn't need to be a thing. There are benefits to using the LFG tool as well versus just queuing. That you can't get in a match-made system. So, anyway, it was interesting, though, the video. You guys should look it up, Tettles. I don't know how long ago it was that he made it, but either way. Very interesting. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, let's do a full 10. I don't know why I don't have any sound. I'll figure that out after I start the key, I guess. Because I should have sound. And then I turn it off. There we go.
We can calm the swine.
No, it's just really quiet. All right. Okay, it's just a 3. Really should not be a very difficult.
The Ranger General was sharp and steadfast.
Never know though.
Peacekeeper kept
3s can trip you up.
which path?
And I've been playing Mop all day, so like my rotation's a little. I mean, I was playing a Holy Paladin in Mop, but still the rotation's different. You have an interrupt in Mop, which is nice. I miss an interrupt, man. They gotta give him back. I think I kind of understand why they took away healers interrupts in retail, but man, they gotta give him back. I feel incomplete without him. You know what I mean? I need to learn, and I'm not going to learn in these low keys. I need to learn stuff. Well, okay, I say I need. The season's almost over, so the need is not very big. But I need to learn, like, what packs are dangerous, what things to look out for in these different packs, interrupts, CC, chains, common routes that tanks take, stuff like that. So, again, I say need. The need's not actually that big because the season's almost over anyway. But I don't know. I guess it depends on. I don't know exactly when the next season starts. I don't know. I don't think it's announced, but it might be. I would like to try to get KSM. I doubt I will. I don't think I have enough time to get KSM this season. Maybe I should Google it. I've gotten KSM like every season for a long time, and I just haven't played hardly any Midnight. That's the main problem. So now I'm coming back, end of season 1, trying to kind of catch up just to not lose out on saying I played through the actual expansion. I've done kind of what I would call the intro difficulty stuff. LFR raid, normal raid, low keys. I haven't done any PvP. Actually, I have no idea where PvP is sitting right now. But I would like to, I don't know. I doubt I'll get AOTC because I'm not in a guild right now with this character. But I could get KSM. KSM is very pluggable. At least for someone as good as me at the game, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I also miss Crusader Strike. Like, Holy Paladins, I know people complain about it all the time. Holy Paladins themselves complain about it all the time. But amidst the classes that all got gutted to death, a Holy Paladin feels like the biggest casualty. Make your own, make your friends play, win-win. Yeah, well, you're one of my friends. You're going to play retail. I should. I was thinking of today. I was specifically missing being a guild master in Wrath. I consider it. It's always on the table, man. But I mean, it's me we're talking about. I'm constantly going through a rotation of games, which makes me unreliable guild master at best, and at worst, someone who just leaves people behind to chase my own dopamine. You know what I mean? Thankfully, I've got some staples. WoW's definitely a staple. Flaky's what we call that. Well, yeah. I have to spend all my non-flaky energy where it matters in things in my life, things I really need to be committed to. Ah! Sorry. Yeah, it's going to be exuberant.
That Dragonhawk seems to have stolen my
The timing? Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah, I have children, you know, so I have to spend all my commitment energy on things like that, or my wife, my job. So I have to hold in my flaky energy for video games, streaming. I'm trying not to with streaming. I really am trying not to. I think I'm doing okay so far. I'm finding a schedule where I don't get burnt out. I'll try to help some of that. Okay, this. I'm learning I should rotate the other way. Oh, I jumped right into that. I did my DK and he slaps at IDK if I want to DK for the fourth next pack in a row. I think some of the classes feel pretty different at Midnight, but different not necessarily in a good way. Because they gutted so much of the classes and simplified a lot of them. So it probably would feel different, but I think at least, I think I feel this with Holy Paladin as well, because I have played Holy Paladin as my main or very close alt, like borderline main if I was maining something else. Because I've been playing Paladin for so long, the gutting feels so bad. I think if I was playing a completely different class this expansion, to the point where I didn't know much about the class from last expansion, I actually think it would feel okay, because in a vacuum, it feels okay. But when I know what I'm comparing it to in last expansion, it just feels bad. Which is it's part of what actually turned me off of Midnight when it very first came out. I was loving my Paladin at the end of War Within, and then they gutted it. But that probably should have been a sign to just reroll and try something else. I have so many. I had every class except for Warrior, I guess. I had every class max level and relatively geared at the end of War Within. Relatively being like I could do a normal raid comfortably. And Mama Millet, howdy. How you doing? Just talking WoW. And I should have taken advantage of that. I had, the pick of the litter, re-roll into whatever I want without having to level another class. And I didn't, because I thought Paladin would probably still be fun, but I stuck with it because I love Paladin, generally speaking, not as specifically as talking about an expansion. But I think I should have gone with, I don't know. I don't know what I would have picked, I think is the problem there. I don't know. I always main a healer. I play a decent amount of DPS, but a healer is always my main. But I played all the heal. Probably Prez Evoker is the class I probably could have played that I would have been the least familiar with coming out of War Within. But even that, I played a decent amount of Prez Evoker in Dragonflight. I kind of half-mained a Prez Evoker at the end of Dragonflight. So even that was still, decently fresh on my mind. Hey, where'd my first badge icon go? I don't know. Probably because your subscription lapsed. That would be my assumption. I don't know if that's the reason. You have to set it up to either remind yourself when you want to come resubscribe manually, or set it up to be automatic. I would assume. I don't know if that's the reason or not, but that's the only thing I can think of. So anyway, I don't know that I can commit to doing an alt in Midnight right now. I'm still not. I still just don't have time, especially where I want to be playing MoP as well. And other stuff, Classic Plus potentially soon, Counter-Strike. You know, I got a lot of gaming stuff on my mind. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I guess run away. I keep tabbing over to my other target to interrupt, and I don't have an interrupt. Because of course I don't. I was playing a rogue at the end of War Within, and that was actually pretty enjoyable. I know rogue is almost at meme spec levels right now with how just kind of out of date it is. But rogue still, it's rogue, man. It's still fun. It's hard to say rogue isn't fun, even when it's not good.
Come, we have one more relic.
But rogue's not been very good for a while. I'm trying to think if there's any classes that I really wasn't playing very much. I think I took every class, again, except for Warrior, into a War Within raid at least once. Maybe Evoker I didn't. Evoker, I know I got an Evoker to max level. No, I did in Season 1. I played Evoker a little bit in Season 1. Maybe that's part of the burnout too, is that I played a lot of War Within. I wasn't in that.
Valeria hunted the old horde, ferocity bordering on obsession. For good reason. They took my life.
Maybe I should put up a poll. See what I should play. There's a lot of
Valeria's scouting maps is within.
a lot of classes or specs that I really have not hardly touched at all.
We'll need that map from them.
I think, let me think about it for a second. I actually think I have played every spec in the game. And granted, specs change over time, so there's some that have changed since I played them. But if I'm talking about the modern era, which I'll say from Shadowlands on, I'm not even going to count Legion BFA, I think that's its own era at this point. I think I have played every spec of every class, at least a little bit. Feral Druid, not really. I did take Feral Druid into some mid-keys, 10s and stuff during BFA, or not BFA, during Warfare. Yeah, I'd consider a return to retail as a dedicated team. Yeah, that's a big part of it too, is I want to do stuff that would take a guild to do, for sure. Heroic rating, high keys, 10-man stuff. All right. 10-man 2. I don't really know the mechanics of this fight. I think I kind of get them. Dedicated, I'll go into WAD. I think, so I've been thinking about this. This is one of my main reasons for wanting to play MOP. One, I haven't played MOP ever. That's some content I've literally never done. I was not living at home. I wasn't playing video games when MOP was the expansion. Same with WAD. And so I haven't done it at all. Same with WAD. Is I haven't really done that. I've done a little bit of it. I kind of caught the very, very, very tail end of it. Not even enough to really say I played it. That's a baby crying. And so I want to play it to experience it. Not that I necessarily am super duper enjoying it. But I want to play to say I have played it. I really didn't start seriously playing the game till Legion. I played every expansion except for end of MOP to WAD. But even those, I technically logged in and played them a little bit. Whatever.
We've done it. One last task remains.
But so I never played those, and I want to. And I feel like I just have such a connection to those characters that I just cannot give them up. And I'm really hoping that they...
Perhaps then my sisters will return
Yeah.
to me.
I am streaming, yeah. I'm hoping that they do something with those classic characters, whether they go to WAD or whatever they do. If they stop classic, I need them to transfer those characters to retail or to something. I cannot give those characters up. And I think Blizzard understands it. I don't think they will do that. You can't, honey. There's not really room. So I don't think Blizzard would just send those characters to the void, so to speak. I do think they would figure something out. I was thinking about this earlier, actually. I think it would be perfect with retail and classic right now, because for the first time, I think for the first time since Classic's release, Classic and retail are actually at the same max level. So I was thinking next expansion for retail, Last Titan, let's say it goes to level 100. WAD goes to level 100 if they do WAD. And then at the end of WAD, I think it would be a little crazy to go into Legion. It would be cool. I would like to play Legion again. I think that would be fun, but it just would not be classic at all anymore. I already don't think it's classic anymore, but like, where else were they gonna go?
My sisters will be able to do the same.
Okay,
As
go
for
tell
myself,
Mom.
I shall fill these halls with music
Um,
until they return home.
I already think Legion isn't classic. I don't think they'll go to Legion. I wouldn't be wholly surprised if they do go to Legion. But anyway, they're at the same level. Classic max level right now is level 90. Same with Midnight. Max level is level 90. If they wanted to, they could just say, all right, end of Miss Pandaria is going to line up with the end of Midnight. That would be kind of awkward. That would make MOP go for a long time. And they could just say, we're going to transfer your classic characters. You can copy them into a MOP era realm, keep them there forever, but also copy them over to retail where they're already max level and give them some starter gear, whatever, so they're not geared characters, But it would be, I think, a decently easy transition. I understand they're on completely separate servers, but surely there's a decently easy way to transfer a classic character onto retail. And I want them to do that so bad. I want them to do that so bad. Because I don't want to give those characters up. I have at this point probably half of my World of Warcraft playtime is on classic. I think I calculated it. Over a year ago. And I definitely stopped playing classic as much in the last year. But when I calculated it, I was surprised because I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing retail for ever, literally since 2004. But because I never played it seriously, I didn't really fully get into WoW until Legion. I was a kid. To give some backstory, I was a kid in 2004. I was 8 years old. I was not raiding. I didn't even have a max level character. I did play the game, so I Classic 2019 was still nostalgic for me and everything like that. But I didn't fully play the game, right? But I have been playing since then. And there's other caveats too. I didn't have my own account till Legion. That's part of why I got so into it. And whatever. But still, Legion came out 2016. So for 3 years head start on Classic. But then when Classic came out, man, I went full bore Classic for a while. Still playing retail here and there, but man, and I miss it. I'm sad that Anniversary didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to, because I miss 2019. I think everyone misses 2019 Classic. Anyway, so I have a connection to those characters, and that's nerdy and stupid to say, but I have just spent so much time on those characters. In fact, I'm going to log over real quick and look at them. May as well. On the classic progression characters, so the mop characters. I have some characters on I have one character on an Anniversary realm that I have a little bit of playtime on. And to also say this, I know that this is nothing compared to what some people have on classic characters, but for me, this is a lot. Okay, for me, this is a lot. I think some of my retail characters, I'm probably approaching close to 100 days playtime, maybe 60, 70 days playtime is my main. Again, I know for some players that's nothing. Going back to what I mentioned earlier, I had a max level, decently geared character of every class in War Within. So I have a lot of playtime in WoW, but a lot of that is spread out to different alts. So that's a thing too. I gotta move this chat up a little bit. Oh my hell. But anyway, so keeping that in mind, I have 52 days on, this is my classic main. I have other characters too. This is not my only one. So 52 days played on this character. Oh, my face cam is covering it. Anyway, 52 days, 8 hours on this character. And then if I go over to my priest, so 52 days on that one. Priest is my next highest. That's the other interesting thing too. I just mentioned earlier, I always main a healer, but it was a warlock that I've mained through most of Classic. "52 days on the warlock." Oh good, it just didn't work. Come on. Why is it not showing me? Oh, okay, hold on. I'm disabling all my add-ons right now. Hold on. I'm on a roll now. 36 days on this character. This is my Wrath main, really. So 36 days on the breeze. So 52 plus 36. 88 days on just 2 characters for an altaholic. My paladin, I just checked today, has 8 days. So anyway, so hundreds of days, just over 100 days on these main characters. And I have a lot of other, everyone has a lot of other characters. I don't have a ton of playtime on this character. 7 days. But that's so much time that it would just be to waste if there's all right, we're done with Classic. Then that's it. That's the announcement. So anyway, long-winded discussion to say, they should just add the classic characters to retail. And I think the main reason why that would be so controversial is because a lot of classic players don't have any interest in playing retail, which I get and I fully understand, support whatever. 11 days on the hunter. But I do think a lot of people actually do play both. And even if you don't want to play retail, at the very least, your characters will be memorialized. You know what I mean? I'm going to check the warrior. I miss my warrior, man. I played my warrior a lot in TBC. And Wrath. 17 days on the warrior. Gosh, I miss this character, man. I miss playing this character. It's only level 80, I think. I haven't touched it since Wrath. But I miss this character, man. Let's do some mop leveling, yeah? Let's do some mop leveling. I'm working on the Paladin. Plan on playing Holy. I'm in Ret right now for some questing and stuff. Queuing for dungeons. But plan on playing Holy. I hope to be able to get into Siege of Orgrimmar. Really all the raids. I want to do all the raids. In MoP. I don't know how realistic that is. I guess there's a Throne of Thunder being in LFG right there. I want to do all of them at some point in MoP. I want to say that I've done all of them. It's weird too, because I think a lot of people care about, and I do too, to be clear, before I even finish saying this, I do too. I think a lot of people care about how good a game is. I do too. But I am so attached to the characters. So attached to these characters. Let's check playtime. 8 days, 4 hours. Okay. And we can head to Jade Forest and do some leveling. Then if I get bored here, I'll just log back over to retail. I have no consistency of storyline. Some say it's a bad thing, I say it's a good thing. It's exciting to follow. I want my streams to be a challenge. You know what I mean? You should feel sweaty after watching my streams, trying to follow everything I'm doing. I'm really surprised how not instant healer queues are, at least for leveling dungeons. Normal dungeons, you know. Do we need some lights? I kind of feel like we need some lights. Oh, that's fast. So let's get my Twitch chat over here, I guess. I'm gonna move some stuff around. Maybe one over here. Yeah, baby. Yeah! Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it! Ulduar 25, man. Why do I have no sound here, too? Do I play just with the lowest volume possible? Holy crap, am I that sensitive? Probably, actually. I do enjoy how fast these dungeons are. Come on, buddy, you can do it. There we go. Ooh, I haven't done this dungeon yet. Why is there no sound? There we go. That was weird. I just like didn't have sound for a second. Banished. I did not pay attention to my quests at all. This rotation just feels so much better than retail Holy Paladin. It's not even close. Boom. 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 I'm hitting hard. I'm hitting hard, chat. I'm the hardest hitting 87 level Holy Paladin on the Lei Shen server, baby. Boom. Boom. Conflagrate. That's not good. That could hurt someone. It could hurt someone. So yeah, so talking about, you know, my same conversation I was talking about earlier, having played, I have technically played a little bit of MOP back in the day. I remember this dungeon. I remember leveling through this dungeon as well. But I don't remember any mechanics, anything like that. So I really don't count myself as having played MOP, even though I technically have. Whirling Dervish. That's what they call me in high school. When do we focus? Both? Probably the guy. Probably the guy. Probably the guy. Kuai the Brute. My arch nemesis. Nemesis. Kuai the Brute and his puppy. Chat, what's up with when I go to bed on time, I still wake up tired? It's got nothing to do with my caffeine addiction and horrible eating habits, does it? Nah. Can't be that. Can't be that. Come on. Get real. Okay. I was not even close. me just take this taunt off my bar. I don't need it. Womp womp. No gear for me. I think... Oh, I remember this quest, actually. Those items are just, like, sitting in the boss rooms. Right? So I'm going to have to run back and get them. That's fine. That I can do. Like, for some reason, my brain just like popped a hint in my head of what the last boss's quest item looks like, sitting on, like, it's like next to his throne or something like that. It's like a spear, isn't it, or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but what is this gloopy gloop song? Not gonna change it. We're gloopcore now, baby. Gloop, 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 gloop. Gloopy, gloopy, gloop. Where's the DPS, brother? Like, let's go, people. I'll pop my cooldowns. I'm not scared. Oh, I have blinding light, but I don't have it on this action bar. I put it on my ret action bar. Are they healing or something? Surely not. He definitely is. Get him, boys. Get him, boys. Gekken. What a name for a lizard. If I got a lizard, I would name him Gekken. That's just a damn good lizard name. Tell me I'm right. Oh, dude, I was stuck for a second. I was like, there's no way. That's actually better for me, but not till next level. Kind of feel bad needing it. I'm not going to feel that bad. Good, the shaman needed it too. We gonna fight these guys, or? All right. Wherever you stay, boss. That was nasty. That's gloopcore, baby. Ah! It's whirlwind, but fire. It's hard to tell in my head how much of this I remember from actually playing the expansion or leveling through it versus how much I remember from, like, transmog farming or other things of that nature. Is there a mount in this dungeon? Or am I crazy? Two things can be true. Ouchies, brother. Oh, I remember those. I remember those. See, I remember stuff. My Alzheimer's has not progressed that far. The rumors of my Alzheimer's has been greatly exaggerated. You guys are allowed to kick, you know. You're allowed to push your interrupt buttons. Encouraged, even, one would say. I thought that said Olive Garden. It says Quillen Garden. I'm going to choose to say it's Olive Garden, though. It's got multiple stacks of this armor debuff. You got to chill out there, buddy. Like, yeah, isn't his weapon on, like, one of these racks or something like that? I'm crazy, I think. Oh, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe! No mount, but you are crazy. All right, thank you. Thank you for at least validating my craziness. What is in here that people farm transmogs for, then? There's transmogs? There's some people farm here. And I mean, like, retail farming. Like, I've seen Asmongold run this dungeon 8 million times. Or a toy, maybe. Yeah, that could be it, actually. I guess I do have the ability to open the loot journal. Okay, so where's the quest? Am I wrong in thinking it's like one of these weapons? I am. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's check the dungeon journal. I think it's off the first boss, too. Specifically. What was that? Was that Mogushin Palace? Yeah, it was. All. Maybe it's in heroic? Nope. All right, there's nothing there. I mean, it may be, except for there's no way that it's one of these for a transmog. These are all stupid looking things. I went to your WoW house yesterday. Yeah, I haven't touched it since WoW came out. Maybe this sword? I do need to go back and redo some stuff on my house. I've collected, just through leveling through midnight, I have collected so many random housing items. I would like to spend more time there. I was really excited about housing. I still am excited about housing, even though I'm not like a housing. I'm not the target audience for housing. But it's still cool that it exists. It does feel a little bit, though, like they're trying to force it a little bit with how much rewards they give you for it. And maybe it's just because it's a new system. But as a natural cozy gamer, it's my favorite thing. Yeah. I'm not much of a cozy gamer, but I have cozy gamer moments, is how I would say it. And I think it's perfect. I think they've done a really, really good job with it. I mean, aside from like some bugs here and there, you know what I mean? But how they've implemented it, I think, is really good. At least in my opinion, as someone who's not making that my primary content consumption. Okay, how do I do this quest then? Okay, collect the lanterns. The Mogu have reawakened on our threat. Well, Benaria, the 4 great Mogu kings of lanterns. Oh, it's in the vault. That room that we just ran through. All right. Next time I'm in there, I'll get them. I hate leveling in Ret and then having to go into a dungeon and swap to Holy, but I hate leveling in Holy as well. Oh, let me do this real quick. Sorry. But I also like, so that's one of those things I really like about retail. I don't know. I've had the conversation so many times about, like, you realize after playing Classic why Blizzard implemented so many of the things they did. What else did I have? I have some piece of gear. Nope. My set is incomplete. Maybe did I sell something? I probably sold something. Whoop thief! Yeah, we got something giving me some int. It's my chest. Did I sell a chest? No. I have that one. I'll save this. I guess that's probably not the one that I had on. Oh well. Oh well. Give me your wings, amberflies. See, now when my Q pops to be Holy in a dungeon, I'm going to have to go into the dungeon and swap to Holy and drink, which doesn't take that much time on its own in a vacuum. But when you get in there and everyone is in like immediate sprint mode, I have to try to catch up. It's annoying. I need some water. I didn't grab water before my stream. I don't even have a drink. I don't even have a soda pop. What am I doing? I got a new McDonald's cup. Those FIFA ones. Kind of sucks. You ever think about that? Even McDonald's toys and trinkets have gone down in quality in the last years. I remember getting a McDonald's toy, and it was a video game. A crappy one, but it was like a little handheld, like Sonic-style video game. You would never see that today. Today, it's 2 pieces of molded plastic stuck together with tape. But I didn't realize how that same philosophy transfers over to when they have like these special cups or whatever. Psycho behavior, that's what I'm saying. Do you guys remember the old McDonald's glass cups, the Coca-Cola ones that were glass? Those were freaking sick. Those were the kind of glasses you would get at McDonald's when your grandma took you to McDonald's, and she would have in her cupboard for the next 20 years. And they would be like her main cups. You know, they were high quality. They were the fine china of the slums, man. you could recycle those in Maine and Vermont and Michigan for 5 or 10 cents respective of the state. It was awesome. Now, ads, screw ads. Screw ads, man. If you don't want ads, I stream on YouTube, I stream on TikTok, which don't have ads on them. And you can always sub for ads. This is pretty normal. But if you sub, you don't get ads. Why did it still put us in the dungeon when the tank didn't accept the queue? Strange. Okay, I gotta put blinding light on my bar. Ads done. Thank you. Why it put us in the dungeon without a tank? Game's broken. Call. Wait, what's the head classics lady's name? Is it Heather? Is it Heather? Call girl Ian. I don't know.
Help's going.
What was that? What was that? I heard a cha-ching, but my OBS is not telling me anything. It's broken. It's broken. Whatever it was, thank you. Everything broke. Dude. Twitch is messed. It wasn't TikTok, was it? No, it wasn't TikTok. It wasn't TikTok. I mean, I guess we just turn up the music and wait. Hold on. Wait, then I can't see when we're going. Hold on. Okay, the lights will be there. Oh, he's going. The druid's going to try to tank. Look at him go. Oh, wait, I need to do might. Oh, I messed everything up. Where's all the ads? Like, is this a half-cleared dungeon? Oh, it is. Okay, that's what happened. I joined a group that... Okay, I was so confused why it put me in a dungeon where the tank had not accepted the queue. It put me in a dungeon... Well, I guess the tank did still not accept the queue. It put me in a dungeon that had already started. Duh. Dude, what is this song? I'm liking this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm checking stuff. No, all right. Oh, we're going. Holy. Why is the Shadow Priest not in here? What's going on? No, we got this. We got this pretty easily. Seriously, why do we pull this without the Shadow Priest being here? What? Like, what are we doing?
With a weapon was a physical manifestation of one's martial strength.
Okay, now we get the ads. Is this guy spec'd as bear right now? Or just in bear form? It doesn't tell me! It keeps... Oh, we got a tank. Gotta message him so he doesn't just insta-leave. This is like 2016 video game YouTube video music. I hate it. If we're vibing, but I hate it and I want to die, I think. That's like the general vibe of this music. Makes me think that I'm in like a recession economically and spiritually. This boss pisses me off. He's right here, guys. It's this one. Oh, he's freaking suplexing me, bro. Chill out, Master Snowdrift. I ain't that big of a threat. Come on, we gotta go faster. This DK's gonna leave. I'm trying to be so fast. I'm trying to do so much damage. This is the kind of music you would put at the end of a Fortnite compilation. Tell me I'm wrong. All right, well, let's let this DK get here, I guess. I need to just have Into Club by 50 Cent playing on a 10-hour loop. That's the kind of vibe I want right now. But I also don't want to get copyright striked. Do you guys think I could successfully install a plumbed toilet into my chair? I think I want to accomplish a feat no one's accomplished before. Someone's probably done it actually, but I'm saying accomplished, and accomplished is a very key word here. I want to successfully poop on stream without people knowing. Now, I say accomplished because I know that people have pooped their pants on stream. That's not an accomplishment. That's just something that happened. I want to accomplish something. I want to be known for my greatness. I want it to go down as something I can pass on to my children to say, hey, kids, your dad is the one who successfully pooped hygienically and acceptably while live streaming. And to do that, I think I would need to install a toilet into my seat. And to do it hygienically and acceptably, it does need to have plumbing. Thoughts? I think it's excellent. I'm gonna get my guys on that right away. I'll get the team on that. Get the mods on that one. Okay, what is this song? Someone's already had a baby on stream, so it's probably already done. You're right. I forgot about that already. That was recent too. That was within the last 6 months, wasn't it? I totally forgot about that. Popping on my cooldowns for this random trash pull. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. At least last year. Yeah. I remember that. I totally forgot about that. I can picture, that's wild. I can picture what that stream looked like. I didn't watch it live, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously. You guys don't know what I watch on Twitch. I didn't watch it live, but I saw the clips and stuff, and it's crazy how that was seared into my brain. And it wasn't even that bad, all things considered. It's weird to be birthing a baby live on stream. That's weird. But as far as it being a birth, I've attended births. I have children, you know. As far as births themselves go, births go, is I mean, tame, TOS appropriate, heavy asterisk, TOS appropriate, but I mean, she's not, you know, flashing coochie on camera, you know what I mean? But that's wild how much I like actually vividly remember that. Get him, get him, get him! This is my problem with WoW. I'm in this dungeon, right? And I want to level. I'm so ready to hop back over to retail and do more keys. And then as soon as I do a key, I'm going to be like, I'm so ready to hop back over to mop and level. And then I don't get anything done. I don't get twice as much stuff done. I don't multitask. I half task. And that's not good. Okay, I need both hands. Get him, boys! Get him! It's the Shaw of violence. It's threatening all of Pandaria. Get him! Why does the Shaw of Fear Wait. Are all the Shaw's raid bosses as well? Shaw of Fear is a dungeon boss and a raid boss, is it not? Smoke blades. I need a soundboard. No, I don't. That would be giving me way too much power. I think I would actually lose viewers if I had a soundboard. You would have used a soundboard. Yeah, thank you. See, you get it. You get me. I would use a soundboard more than I would use my microphone. I would probably do something like attempt to communicate a fully fleshed out thought using only a soundboard, and I would probably offend a marginalized group of people. Happened to me last year. Killed 8 kids. Is that mine? No, it's not. It's not. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go, team. Go, 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 go. I'm feeling the vibe. Ooh. My neck already hurts, so that's a good sign. Kill this. I'll do it, I guess. Come on. It's kind of 80s vibes on this one. Oh. It's a good thing. We didn't have this dungeon in the Mythic Plus pool, did we? Why do I remember this dungeon so well, too? Druid, you can decurse! You can decurse! He's got 2 of them! Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. They started the boss. I'm coming, team. I'm coming. I'm coming, team. It's not like anyone's taking any damage. Ah! I really love that that bar is right in front of my UI. It works out really well for my finance portfolio. I'll have to actually look at my action bars. Yuck! Ew! Bro, are we serious? Are we so serious? Can we kill those DPS, please? No, no, no. Yeah, well. It's pissing me off! It's okay, guys. I'll do the interrupts too. It's fine. Oh my hell. It has 135 health. Like, just kill it. I can't imagine doing this on a freaking celestial dungeon. Jeez. What a boss. Ugh. Could be interesting. Nope. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Halfway to 88, baby. Halfway to 88, baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Run. Let's put these on, baby. Let's put these on. That's a big item level jump, actually. That's huge. It's almost 100 item levels on those. Okay. Hopefully I'm safe over here. Jump over here, maybe. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. Please vibe to the music. Muted. I made the joke of a century, though. All right. Okay. I need to requeue for a dungeon, probably. Yeah, I'll requeue for a dungeon. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I was walking down my stairs, back downstairs. I went upstairs, got a glass of water. I was walking down my stairs, and I did what probably feels like the most dangerous thing possible to do in a house as a person who just lives in the house. So I'm wearing sunglasses, obviously. It's for the vibes. But I grabbed my regular glasses and I put them on while I was walking around because it's dark in here. I can see my screen, obviously, but I can't see like in my room and stuff. Anyway, grabbed my normal glasses, put them on, and as I was walking back down the stairs, I took my glasses off, put my sunglasses on while holding a glass of water, walking down my very shallow stairs. And I realized while I was doing that, I'm not a young chipper lad anymore. I'm not 80 years old, but I am 30. And that's basically 80. If I would have fallen down those stairs right there because I was blinded by my lack of glasses, you guys would have had to call 911. You guys don't even know where I live. Maybe the risk of being swatted is worth having the ability to have chat call 911 when I inevitably fall down the stairs getting water. Thoughts? Do I get swatted so that you guys can have my address? I think so. I think that's worth it. I should have gotten pee. I kind of got a pee too, but now I'm not gonna. I don't think that's worth that risk, actually. I don't know! On one hand, in the extremely slight chance that I need the ambulance while I'm streaming and no one else in my house, I mean, I have other people in my house that also could call 911, but in the off chance that they're not here versus getting my door kicked in and my dog shot, I don't know. That's a hard choice. I don't even have a dog. Do SWAT teams provide a dog for them to shoot when they come to your house? Or do you have to bring your own? Meow. All right, we're gonna get into it. I haven't gotten a single. Oh, no, I'm doing this wrong. I've killed so many of these. I'm supposed to use this on the dead ones. Woo! Man, I'm good. Man, I'm good at WoW. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. There's numero 2. I have aggro. Where's my tank? Where's my tank? Where's my tank? Ooh. Hold on. I am going to accept this, but I got to do that, and then I got to do this. Now I accept the Q. Q declined. Here we go. Here we go. Swab versus dog thing. I clipped that too.
You remind me so much of your father.
Why is this lady here? Okay, let's go. What is sodden? Doesn't that mean like wet? Sodden Hosen Brawler is the name of this mob. Is he just like moist? I'm sure it actually means he's drunk, but I've never heard sodden used to say someone's drunk. Like if you say sodden underwear, it's just like soiled underwear. Soiled underwear Hosen Brawler. These monkeys would pee their pants. Okay, I love when a tank just gathers these all up. Wow, date night time, I be lurking. There you go. Have fun! Tell him I said hi. Ook 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 ooker ooker in the dooker. Do you actually have to do anything with these barrels, or are they just kind of here? They count on the damage. They do count. Okay, they do a lot of damage. That's why. What makes these barrels explosive? Like, what do monkeys with bananas? What tech tree did they go down to have explosive barrels unlocked before firearms? That doesn't add up. I think someone is supplying these monkeys with weapons. And it's probably Israel. Oh! We're gathering these ones all up too. Oh! Oh, that's a cast time? Oh, no. And they're immune. That's good. Ook her in the duker. Oh, boy. I can feel it. That's about to become my next vocal stim. And that's not a good one to have. Not a good one to have, chat. Not a good one to have. That one will get me in trouble. That one will get me in trouble with a few groups of people. Whoa, Wiggy Bomb. Whoa. Chill out there, brother. Nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Whoa. Can you fall off that? This is T-Mobile commercial music. We need something better, man. Hold on. Let's try this, I guess. I'm tired. I already mentioned it earlier. What's with like going to bed at like at an actual normal human being time and still being tired? What's up with that? I typically get around 6.5 hours of sleep on a normal night. And last night I got like 8 hours and I woke up just as tired. Oh well. Let's kill him, boys. Moonkin, you're not even casting, dude. I'm doing more damage than you. This is like this is turned into music that you hear on like a AstraZeneca commercial, like some pharmaceutical commercial. Introducing AstraZeneca. Side effects may include suicidal thoughts, tenderness. Wow, I'm too tired to even make the joke. You guys get the joke. It's there. I don't have to make it. You know, maybe an AstraZeneca commercial music, but I'm vibing with it a little bit. And I think that's unfortunate. I want you guys to know I'm someone with good music taste, but it's music taste that I can't share on Twitch for fear of copyright. Copyright stuff on Twitch and YouTube is bull. No one is watching this stream right now and thinking, you know what? Like, imagine I'm playing Def Leppard I don't know why I picked Def Leppard there. I don't know. Imagine I'm playing Def Leppard. There's no one's going to watch this stream. Me playing WoW. Sunglasses on. Vibe lights going. There's no one being like, you know what? I'm here and I want to support monetarily only because he's listening to Def Leppard. There's no one that's doing that. So the fact that they're going to try to come and copyright strike me with the basis that I am getting monetary gain off of their works is ridiculous. And I don't know why I picked Def Leppard. I can't remember the last time I listened to Def Leppard. Intentionally. Legitimately probably middle school. But it's the concept. You know what I mean? Insane. My music on Spotify is all royalty free. I should probably listen to that actually. Oh my gosh. Give me a bubble, give me a bubble. Okay, this druid is awful. So the mage is not much better. Worse legs. Worse legs, worse ass, worse everything. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I promise I'll be right back. What'd I say? What'd I say? I said I'd be back. I'm always back, baby. I always come back. All right. It's my item level now. 389. Pretty cool. Oh, man. I'm gonna queue just as DPS. Bam, 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 bam. Guys, remember when I didn't realize you had to cut off the wings with this knife? That was funny, right? That was a funny time that we all had together. It was a funny and fun time that we all shared together, and we all laughed with each other, not laughing at me. We didn't laugh at me. What do you guys want to talk about? I mean, I kind of had some stuff in mind to talk about, but I already kind of talked about it. You know what I mean? I want to talk. I want to talk. Can we talk? Chat, can we talk? It's not serious. Can we talk? I don't know, man. I want to talk. I don't know what's on my mind is the problem. All the stuff that's on my mind is your repeats of stuff I've already been talking about WoW, the state of WoW. I think ultimately, this is dangerous. I would love, okay, so I'll phrase it a different way. I was going to say ultimately I want this to be, I'm not going to say it like that. I'm going to say I would love if my channel was a WoW channel. That's different than saying ultimately I want it to be. That means I'm not necessarily planning on it being a WoW channel because I'm not a WoW only player. I'm an everything player. And WoW is not particularly flashy, particularly attention grabbing for growth, for, you know, whatever. But WoW is my most staple game. So, in a way, I really should just commit to WoW and just have that be my game. I don't know. It depends on what I want to do with streaming, right? Do I want to be a one-game guy, or do I want to be a variety? I've already, to this point, been a variety guy. But I don't have to stay like that, you know? I don't know. I go back and forth. That's going back to our conversation earlier of, like, I'm flaky, but only in places where I can afford to be flaky, and video games is one of those. So, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Ultimately, that's going to be what happens, is I'm just going to play it by ear and just let it play out around me, and I'm just going to ride the wave. That's what I've done for my whole life. No, okay. That makes it sound like I'm a passenger in my own life. I'm not a passenger in my own life, but I am okay with riding the wave, seeing where life takes me. I am not a go with the flow person. I don't know how to explain how these things are different. I have goals. I have direction in my life. But I'm also not, I'm not a type A personality. I think that's how I would say it. If you think about a type A person and how they accomplish their goals, it's very clear and obvious when they're working on those goals. For me, who is a type B person, I don't know if there's more than type A, type B. So, okay, I'll say it. So me, who's not a type A person, I don't know what it looks like when they are accomplishing their goals. But type A people are not the only people that are allowed to accomplish their goals. You know what I mean? Like, I still have goals. I still work toward them. I still want to accomplish them, but it just looks different. You're not going to see me grinding for 10 hours a day at a goal. I'm going to let it happen. But I open the doors for it to happen. I'm talking to Phil Space at this point, man. I'm so tired. I'm actually low-key might be sick. Like, just hit with a wave of exhaustion. It's kind of strange, to be honest with you. The mist ain't developing shit. This is not EDM. Okay, I guess this has had some EDM. All right. I got a little batch of questies to turn in. Yeah, one game guy, Caden Hanks on TikTok. One game but rotate variety. Okay, that's just variety though. I gotta meditate with this guy. I gotta smoke some doobie with this guy. Hold on, Lower Walker Cho. Let me go get this mining node outside your little village. Oh, do you guys ever drink water? Type 1 in chat if you drink water. Pretty good, right? Ooh, I'm drinking the fermented milk. Oh. Dude, I'm so focused right now. He's gonna hit me with a pan. Bro! You're causing irreparable brain trauma. What the hell? This panda just hit me over the head with a frying pan. Bro, can you chill? I might be in a meditative state, but that hurts. You know what? I've got armor on and I've fought old gods. Actually, I'm fine, probably. You cut it out. I'm so focused on this, I'm not listening to anything he's saying. Look at me go. I'm the most focused guy on the planet. I don't care about a cinematic. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I go turn it up there. Okay. Okay. See you later, Cho. See ya. Bitch. Dude, I'm so fast. Look at me go. I'm quick, bro. Wait, don't paladins have a thing? They have a thing that makes them faster. Heart of the Crusader. Yeah, all right. I'm fast, bro. Hold up. You know I'd be collecting mining nodes. Oh, you've had enough training, have you? Anduin! Friendship ring, let's go. Who is this friendship ring with? All right, chat. I think that's going to call it here. I am unnaturally tired. I think I might be getting sick and my throat's going to... I don't know. I could be going crazy. That being said, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the donos. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the clips. Thank you for sharing this stream with your friends. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for everything you guys are doing for me. I love you all so, so much. Remember to look out for your loved ones. Look out for those around you. Help your neighbor. Help your friend. Help your family. Please be a good human to everyone around you. They deserve it. Humans deserve good humans. All right. I love you all so much. I will see you maybe tomorrow, but for sure Thursday. Okay. Maybe tomorrow, for sure Thursday. Okay. I love you. Good night.
And I know that we've lost everything we had, but we can start over. The sun will rise again, and from the ashes make another home. The dark will never win. We never let this go. 'Cause it's all done.